Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. This is the last writing video for this week. And remember, next week, guys, is an asynchronous week. So you will not see myself, Miss Tappy, or Miss Gilmore on Zoom at all. We will be in the building preparing our classrooms for you guys to come back that are coming back. So let's get started, guys, because today's writing assignment, I promise, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, friends. So today, our learning goal says good writers transfer their writing from a graphic organizer to paper. So you're not even coming up with any new thoughts for writing today. You're just transferring your writing from the graphic organizer into a nice paragraph. And Miss Greyhouse is going to model that because we haven't done that yet this year. So everybody needs, and you can see that Miss Greyhouse already tore hers out of her notebook to make it easier, their graphic organizer, a writing utensil, and you guys should be writing in pencil, and then you'll either need a blank sheet of paper or your writing notebook turned to the first blank sheet. Okay, friends, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do, Miss Greyhouse kind of has to turn her paper so that I can, write correctly. So it'll be really helpful if you put your paper like this so you can see both of your papers. And what we're going to do is we always start a paragraph, because we're writing a paragraph, with an indentation. So that just means a space before the first word. So I'm going to make my arrow like that so you guys can remember that. And then all I'm going to do is copy what I wrote on my graphic organizer. So I wrote, and mine's a little different because you guys should have wrote would or would not, but I put both so you guys could have them. So I'm going to write, I would not squish the ant. And I have my capital I, just like I did down here. And I have my nice finger spaces. And then I have my period. And so what you could do is you could write the whole sentence and then cross it out, right? Or you could go word by word, which I'll show you next. So next I have my first reason. It is not kind to squish ants. So that's what I'm going to write up here. And once again, I'm going to start with my capital I and it because it's the beginning of our sentence. So we have it, and then I would cross that one out. And then we'll have our finger space is, and we'll cross that one out. We'll have a finger space not, and then we'll cross that word out. Finger space kind, and we'll cross that word out. Our next word is to, so we'll have finger space to, cross that one out. Squish, finger space squish, cross that one out, and then we'll have ants as our last one. And oh, doesn't look like I have enough room to put ants there, so I'm going to come down here, cross that out, and then I notice I still have my period left that I need to write, so then I'll put my period at the end and cross out my period. So those are the two different ways that might be helpful for you to not miss any of the words that you wrote on your graphic organizer. But friends, we're already almost halfway done. We're already almost halfway done with today's assignment, just because we're copying from here to here. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to copy your O and your R into the beginning of our paragraph. So we've only copied two, so we have the beginning of our paragraph. And make sure you have your little indentation, that you include capital letters at the beginning of your sentence, finger spaces between your words, and periods at the ends of your sentence. So I want you to copy these first two sentences from your graphic organizer and then come on back to the video. So you can go ahead and pause now. Awesome job, friends. So now I'm going to show you guys another trick. So we've already done these first two parts of our graphic organizer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to fold it until I'm right at the above the E. That way, it's easier for me to keep track of what I'm writing, okay? And you guys did a fantastic job getting your first 2 points down from your graphic organizer. So if you would like to fold your paper to make it easier, you may go ahead and do that now. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, very good. So then we're just going to keep going. And so Miss Greathouse likes the first one that I showed you, crossing out the whole sentence at a time instead of word for word. But you use whichever one works best for you, because sometimes the one where I cross out word for word, that works better for me. It kind of just depends on what I'm writing about. So we're going to go back up and we're going to start writing this, or well, I'm going to start writing the sentence. And let's see, I have if with a capital I because it's at the beginning of our sentence, a finger space, I, which is also capitalized because the letter of the word I is always capitalized, finger space, squished, finger space, the, finger space, ant, finger space, it, and I don't have enough room over here, so I'll come down here, would, finger space, hurt, finger space, him, and then I have my period. And then I would just go in and mark it all out. So guys, it's easy just like that. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to go ahead and write this, your next sentence, and then come on back when you're done. So you're going to write this next sentence, and then you'll come on back when you are done. So go ahead and pause now. Awesome job, friends. Okay, so I'm going to fold my paper again. So I'm going to go to the top of the R, because that's where we're at. Okay. And we're just going to keep going, because we're just writing what we wrote here up here. Okay, so we have a capital T for the, because it's the beginning of our sentence. Finger space, ant, finger space, needs. I don't have enough room over here, so I'll come down to the next line. 2, finger space, feed, finger space, his, finger space, family, and then we have a period. And we'll cross it out. Okay, and I'm just going to keep going. So next we have, if I squish him, he won't be able to feed his family. So we have a capital I, and if it's the beginning of our sentence, finger space I, finger space squish, finger space him, finger space he, finger space won't, finger space be, finger space able, finger space to, finger space feed, finger space his, finger space family. And then we have our period. And then we'll cross it out. I'm going to fold my paper one more time. right above the O. And I'm gonna have to fold this up. Okay. So I just have this O right here that I have to write, and then we're done, guys. Okay, here we go. So we have capital T in this. That's the beginning of our sentence. Finger space is finger space Y, finger space I, finger space, I don't think we have enough room over there, would, finger space not, finger space squish, finger space the, and finger space ant, and then our period. So guys, just like that, we have written a whole paragraph. And we can do that. So all you guys have to do is finish transferring your writing from your graphic organizer into your paragraph, and then you'll take a picture of your paragraph and turn it into Seesaw. Okay, friends, that is it for this week. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys in a video on Monday.